John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m.
Well, hello everyone. This is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience. Once again, hoping all is well with everyone. Hope everyone is reaching one and teaching one. As we teach over here at the Alchemy Village. Each one reach one, each one teach one. One brick, one building, one block at a time. And this week I would like to come to you and do a little piggybacking off of the last episode about reaching out to one another. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. I took a vacation and I was out of town, and I'm very observant, and I witness and watch some things happen that I thought maybe needed to be mentioned, because it happens all over the world. I often speak about thinking about what you say before you say it. Be careful how you treat people. Treat them the way you want to be treated. And while I was out home, and I really enjoyed myself, a break that was long overdue, well needed. I got a little rest, and I visit my family and spend some time, good quality time with them. And also, in doing so, also witness some things and some people. And I witness how some people treat other people. People want respect, but they don't want to give it. In order to get respect, you have to give it. I mean, how do you expect someone to respect you when you don't respect them? I often tell people, me, the way I treat you, I don't have a problem with that, because I know that I am going to treat you with the utmost respect. I'm going to treat you the way I want to be treated. I'm going to try to make you smile if I can. And if I can't, you will know that I tried. And I experienced, like I said, friends and family and different ones mentioning and talking and calling each other out of their lanes, which is something that has been going on for a long time. And it always seemed to be played off or laughed off. But after witnessing that, and I wasn't too particular about it, but who am I? I can't come from out of town in a few days and clean up a house that's been in the process of being messed up for years. And I mentioned to one of the parties, and we had a conversation. And I said, well, have you ever took the time out to just take this brother to the side and say, let's just talk man to man. You know, I really love you. I care about you, and I'm concerned about you. But I really don't like the way that you talk to me. I don't like the way that you respect me. In fact, you don't respect me. And let them know that even though I love you, I care about you, and I'm concerned about you, and I do respect you, and I would appreciate it if you would respect me. Because a man, that's the last thing a man wants anyone to do, is to be disrespectful. Disrespected from his wife, his woman, his family. You expect certain things out of people in the streets, but you don't expect those same things from people in your family. People in the streets really don't know you, don't know that much about you, so they might do anything. But the people you expect more out of, the people that's close to you. So sometimes in your daily ventures and out and about, and you see something, say something. You can't say something all the time. Pick and choose your fights. I tell people that all the time. My brother used to tell me, John, you can't save the world. Well, even though I can't save the world, I try to do the best that I can. And if it's one person at a time, that's what I try to do. Hopefully, that's something that I say can help someone. A couple of weeks ago, I talked about businesses and reaching out and helping one another. And I still talk the same talk. I still talk about reaching each other. We are some of the very fewest people that don't reach out to one another, don't share information with one another, don't help each other. We so caught up in trying to do and have ourselves, we have a tendency to just block out everyone else or try to get mine. I got mine, get yours the best way you can. Like I said, when I first opened up my business and started doing business, I asked for help. I did all I could to get help, but would nobody help me? And those that would wanted to charge me, or they would do what I needed done or try to do what I needed done and charge at my expense. But I said then that if there ever become a time I become more fortunate than I was at that particular time, if I had the knowledge that I would most definitely would share with someone that was less fortunate and that needed that information, I would help people and share them and tell them how to go by buying their merchandise, how to price their merchandise, where to buy the merchandise from, as well as support them, support their business. I have a tendency to, whenever I find out that there's a brother or sister that's in business and have a business and doing business, whatever they're selling, if they have a food truck or a restaurant, a clothing store, I try to make it my business to support them. If they on the west side, east side, north side, south side, wherever they are, I try to make it my business to support them. And last week, there was a brother that come in here. He was in the fencing business. He was fixing a fence for us. And he brought to my attention, he said that, I've heard a lot about you guys over here at the Oxymoron Village. He said, you guys have saved a lot of lives. Well, I don't so much as believe in lifting myself. I believe in lifting others. And the Lord said that if he be lifted, he'll draw all men. And I'll let him be lifted and let him do the drawing. And in doing so, I told the young man, I said, well, I just try to help and do the best I can. And that's all we can do. Just do the best that we can ourselves. We don't worry about what somebody else doing or trying to point out, well, this one didn't do that or he didn't do that. We don't worry about them. You focus on what you are doing yourself. And as we was having the conversation, he wanted to come in and look at what we was doing, and I was showing him how we was teaching the kids how to own, operate, and run their own business. I try to teach them how to buy, sell, swap, trade, in some cases, even barter. I teach them how to make baskets. Sometimes everybody just can't put a basket together, so sometimes you have to get together a team. Maybe one person put the balloons on it, tie the balloons on it. Somebody else place the items in the basket. Somebody else take the basket and put it in a bag. Somebody else tie the boat on it. Cooperation makes good business. And the young man, he was so excited and so impressed about what we was doing over here at the village, how we was teaching the kids how to manage and build and operate and run a business. He said, I want to make a purchase. And so he did. And me being me, I wanted to let him know that I appreciate his support. And I gave him a nice little discount. And in doing so, and when he paid me the full amount. And I told him, I said, no. I said, I only charge you X amount of dollars. He said, I know. He said, well, just like you like to give and you support and want to help. He said, so do I. I said, that really touched my heart because in all of the teaching and reaching, every now and then, somebody comes back to say thank you. Somebody comes back to say that I appreciate you. And it reminded me of a song that the Clark sister sings. Is my living in vain? Is my teaching in vain? Is my giving in vain? And in that song it said, no, of course not. Up the road is eternal gain. And I appreciated that young man and let him know that I appreciate him. And he said, I've been a giver too all my life. I said, well, we got two givers here. And he said, it makes me feel good to give. I said, me too. I enjoy making people happy. I'm in business to make money, but every now and then I like to give something back to let my customers know that I appreciate them. And he said something that stood with me and really touched my heart. He said, just like it makes you feel good, he said, who am I to deny the next person that good feeling when they choose to give back? And I thought about that. And I asked myself the question, who am I to deny another person that feeling to give back? My father always would say, when you sow seeds, and I tell people all the time, I sow seeds, rather it's giving money, rather it's food, rather it's a word to help, advice. It's a seed being sowed. And when you sow that seed, in sowing, you plant corn, beans, greens, cotton, whatever, you expect it to come up. And when it come up and come back, you're looking for that harvest. So when people sow, you're looking to reap a harvest. When that harvest come back, you see what the blessings that you get from sowing that seed. And my father always say, receive your blessings. And I thank the young man. And I said, because my father always say, receive your blessings, because that's a seed that they are sowing. And you can't deny them. To not to let them, allow them to sow that seed. Because in order for it to come up, it has to be sown. And when you sow your seed, when it comes up, you have to reap your harvest. So hopefully I said something to encourage someone, to give someone something to think about. And remember, respect people just like you want them to respect you. And remember, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And I care We care over here at our Kimberline Village, and we appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great day. This is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience. Thank you.
John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m. Akubalon Village presents Youth Field Trip events, Fridays 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. and 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Ages 5 to 17. $10 per person. Minimum 10, max 15. Saturdays and Sundays 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. $200. Minimum 10, max 15. Includes a Kubalon special, hot dogs, chips, and punch. Akubalon Village's activities and amenities: air hockey, pool table games, video games, foosball, karaoke, movies, TV, cafe. Located at 7701 Harbor Avenue in Detroit, Michigan, 48213. For more information or to schedule, call 313-921-1616. 313-921-1616. Credit cards, checks, cash apps, and Zelle accepted. It's our pleasure to serve you. Culinary pleasure. Have your next social event here at Akubalon Village. Recreation, Entrepreneur Cafe. Culinary pleasure. Recreation, education, culture. For more information, call 313-921-1616. 313-921-1616. John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m.
Next time you need a sweet treat for your special event, birthdays, parties, or just a little treat for yourself, connect with Millie's Munchies. That's right, remember Millie's Munchies. Cheesecakes, cakes, cupcakes, cookies. Give them a call or leave a message at 248-818-7290. That's 248-818-7290. Or email mildredmarion56@gmail.com. Sugar-free options available and catering in select areas. That's Millie's Munchies.
This is Willie Johnson, an ADI virtual actor. Hey, check us out. Our second radio station, LICMC2 Radio. This is Willie Johnson. Looking forward to you listening to it. Yeah.
Thank you for listening to LICMC.net radio. Now listen to LICMC Radio 2. We have LICMC.net and LICMC Radio 2. You can access both by going to ldwcenterprise.weebly.com/radio. That's ldwcenterprise.weebly.com/radio. Listen to LICMC Radio and LICMC Radio 2.
Delicious popcorn.
Keep dreaming. Keep hoping. All of the pieces come together. Just say a little prayer. What's your dream?
my dream? My dream is to build houses for homeless people and love on women in this world and let them know that they are beautiful and they are important. And I want to be able to buy houses and cars for people. Yeah, that's my dream.
Yes, that's it. Together, we can make it. I already see it. Dreams are now visions. We are moving in it. Do it. Just say a little prayer and work and plan. Make it happen. Hey, we are living our dream, living our best life every day. The best still getting better.
Dream, baby, dream. Dream, baby, dream. Dream and do it. Amen. If you'd like to get that project called Solo to help support us, all you have to do is Cash App us again at IWASH80. That's IWASH80. And when you Cash App us, also leave your email so we can send you the project.
Hi, this is Sylvia, your licensed mechanic. Get your oil changed every 3,000 miles.
If you or someone you know is thinking about suicide, call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. That's 1-800-273-8255. 1-800-273-8255. Common Ground, helping people move from crisis to hope. We're available 24/7, offering professional, compassionate mental health services. Call anytime at 800-231-1127. That's 800-231-1127. Common Ground, helping people move from crisis to hope. If you need a listening ear or someone to talk to, if you're emotional or going through something at this time, just give them a call anytime. It's Common Ground, 800-231-1127. That's 800-231-1127. The National Sexual Violence Resource, National Sexual Violence Resource Center. If you need assistance, you can call 800-655-4673. That's 800-656-4673. Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Hotline Network. You can call 800-656-HOPE. That's 800-656-4673. Information for survivors, family and friends, advocates and educators, as well as the media and press. Our mission, NSVRC, provides research and tools to advocates working on the front lines to end sexual harassment, assault, and abuse, with the understanding that ending sexual violence also means ending racism, sexism, and all forms of oppression. Call 800-656-HOPE. That's 800-656-4673, the National Sexual Violence Resource Center.
And this morning's Tasty Tuesday chef and restaurant already up and at 'em, hard at work. The breakfast griddle is going. The burger grill is fired up, and you'll probably smell it in the neighborhood. If you do, stop on in. You will not be disappointed. Slide in for sliders at this Detroit community staple.
Ooh, the aroma from our classic recipe has been filled the neighborhood of Brightmoor and on the northwest side of Detroit over 55 years.
If his sunny disposition didn't give it away, Mike Williams is the owner of Sonny's Hamburgers, a place he's called home since he was a kid.
I started working here when I was 14. Yep.
16 years later, he's in charge and expanding with a food truck, almost road ready. But back to the burgers.
We are known for our classic burger that comes with ketchup, mustard, grilled onions, and pickle.
4 toppings, local 4. That's the way we like it.
We also have a large burger that's about a half a pound of meat, and we have a double burger that's 2 large patties stacked on top of one another.
Also between the buns, you'll find fried fish or fried chicken. So what's Sonny's secret to 55 years of success?
All our meat is hand rolled in-house, it's fresh, we get it daily. We slice our onions every day, and that's the secret to our recipe.
John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio.